And we are alive, chat.
You just wake up?
You always say that, bro. I'm on West Coast time, dude.
I know, no, because I imagine you get home, right? And you like, right before you get in here, like you get home, eat some food, and then take like a 20-minute power nap. Wake up and then just like jump on here.
Hey, Indio, do you want to hear the stupidest shit Dave has said?
Which Dave Weiss?
Yes.
Oh God, I got to hear it. Oh, you sent me that thing, man. Like, did you send me that thing on him?
Oh, did I send it to you?
Oh, you have to go 3 times? Yeah.
No, you have to be, for it to be scientific, you have to look at something 3 times.
Has to do it, yeah, 3 times, man. Fucking, I don't know where you got that number, but.
And you know what's funny? All these flat earthers there, and none of them said, hey, that's not the way it works. Nothing. Oh, panel.
Yo, CB, I thought you had a home office, see? You fucking can get an actual office.
Nah, bro. I'm in here cooking right now, bro.
So how is OnlyFans working out for you?
Yo, shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth, yeah?
You doing videos with Adam, what was his name? Adam 21's wife or something?
Adam 22, bro.
Adam 20, you doing?
I'm selling feet pics for the Lolo right now.
Oh God. Well, you're in Cali, right? So.
Yeah, hey man.
All kinds of shit goes on there, man. Like, come on.
The gay neighborhood's like 5 minutes down the street. All I gotta do is walk through.
Dude, pause. Pause, because I'm trying to figure out where the gay neighborhood is, and it's like the reverse here. I got to figure out where not the gay neighborhood is.
Oh shit, dude! Honestly, it's crazy. It's honestly really wild how gay it is over there. Like, it's wild, bro. It's insane, dude. It's like a hub. Shit, crazy.
Wait, you got to know where it's at so you can make some money? Is that what, CB?
You know, I gotta sell my feet pics somewhere. Gotta sell my feet pics somewhere.
That's funny, yo. Oh my God.
That's
you didn't have to leave Ohio to do that. Is it Ohio? It's Ohio, right? Yeah, Ohio. That's where you are, right?
Isn't Ohio pretty gay?
No, bro. Ohio is Texas 2.0,
Everywhere's
bro.
Gay. Everywhere's gay.
Got to try it 3 times for it to be scientific creation beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a listen to this video real quick. Should I play it through the phone or something? I can play it through my phone.
It's not gay unless you do it 3 times, CB.
Yo, hell no.
Funny, that picture I posted is the ship that has the quote unquote circumnavigation world record and the circumnavigation of Antarctica world record.
Don't you find it strange that the circumnavigation record for the world is like 41 days, but the record for crossing the Pacific is 34 days?
They did the rest of the world in 6 days. Is that what you're saying?
Something like that. It's very strange. Maybe the Pacific is a lot bigger than we thought it to be.
Well, yeah, and it's like a 1 or 2 day difference between the Antarctica circumnavigation around the world in 40 days. And then the Antarctica one is, let me see real quick.
Dude, that matches Flat Earth Dude's thing about
40 days, Pacific dude. They're both 40 days.
The Pacific Cup race goes from Honolulu or whatever, Hawaii to like California. It doesn't
San
go
Francisco.
from Japan to frickin' California like you'd think it would. He thinks because the distance between Japan and Hawaii fudged, kind of. Like it would take a wildly different.
Yeah, the record for San Francisco to Hawaii is like 4 days, 11 hours or something.
Checked the Japan to San Francisco. You should check that because
Yeah, that's 34 days, 6 hours for that one.
Dude, look at that on the freaking globe and tell me it isn't like roughly. And I'm not saying equal distance from Hawaii to California as it is from Japan to Hawaii, but it's not. Dude, it's not 8 times. Just say 8 times. It's like 8 times distance, right? 4 from Cali to.
Yo,
Hawaii,
they gotta fly in a
30, 40.
helicopter to keep up with this fucking boat, man. In a helicopter.
12. What is this? 6 miles? Miles an hour?
I saw like
know. Helicopters can go slow too. Whatever.
try to get the max speed on this thing, dude.
Yeah, that 34-day, 6-hour record was at 5.9 knots average. But somehow they managed to go San Francisco to Hawaii at 20.5 knots.
Dude, some shit's fudged. Yeah, FED'd like to look at that. What's the distance look like when you just look at the map, like roughly? Like I'm not anywhere where I can check it out, but
I just read in bad seas, this thing can only go 29 knots. And it usually averages between 38 and 44 knots. So it had a bad little trip in it. They only went 700 miles in 24 hours. That was the slowest they went. Allegedly. Yeah, the math ain't mathin', dude.
Yeah, Hervé Raboni did a video about that and how they're fudging the numbers.
You know how fucking done you are if you fall off this boat? You're so done. Dude, by the time they turn around, man, they're going to be like, when they start turning around, they're going to be like 10 miles away.
I got one for you here. So every year we have the Sydney to Hobart yacht race around Christmas time. I think it starts on Boxing Day. Record was one day, 9 hours, and it's 1,660 kilometers.
That's like,
So it would be,
1,000.
yeah.
Is that 1,000 kilometers? That's like 600 miles.
1,000 miles? Or
Yes.
no, 1,600 kilometers.
Oh, yeah, that's like 1,000 miles, right?
Yeah, in 1 day, 9 hours.
That's like 60 miles an hour, dude.
Yeah, and they go through some of the roughest seas on the planet. The Bass Strait, and then up the coast, up the east, down the east coast, and then across the Bass Strait.
Ain't that where that rock is? Like in the south of Australia? Isn't there like some rock out there? It's an island, right? But it's just a big fucking rock.
Yeah, Tasmania. Or
yeah, maybe it's Tasmania.
King Island.
Maybe it's
King Island?
King Island, yeah.
Island, man. Island, yeah.
He's talking
Tasmania.
about
King Island.
A rock.
No, King
Okay.
Island. It's just a big fucking rock, dude. I don't know why they call it an island.
So, dude, I'm roughly looking at like some globe bullshit. Dude, Hawaii doesn't look like it's like 10 times further from Japan as California is to Hawaii. It just doesn't look doesn't look like it's that much, So I don't know how it would take 34 days to get. I mean, obviously, maybe oceans are rougher. Hawaii to frickin' Japan. Maybe, but dude, come on, 34 days compared to 4 days.
It ain't King Island. Hold on a second.
There's heaps of big rocks.
Oh, there's some freaky fucking island out there that's just like a big rock or something. Maybe it's off the coast of New Zealand. Maybe that's what's screwing me up.
Oh, like Pitcairn Island.
Yeah, Pitcairne or something. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's owned by New Zealand.
Yeah, but it's just like a giant rock sticking out of the ocean, right?
Yeah, I think there's like 20 people live there or something. Or maybe a guy in a lighthouse.
Poor guy.
And we are live. Who is Charles Lee? Caligula 5555. How are you, sir? Welcome to the panel.
Charlie, we see what you did there.
Let's see what you did there, Charles Lee. He might be a little shy, guys, but
Oh, I know you're out in California, CV, but how's your vow of celibacy holding up?
yeah, that's not happening, dude.
Oh, so you fell off the wagon? How long did you last?
Man, don't make me come to Boston, man.
Oh, dude, you're like, oh my god, you'd hurt your back here. You'd be fucking so many chicks.
What's his name?
Yo, Timbo, relax, dude.
Well, let's put it this way. There's a lot of universities here, and we all know that universities are now 70% female. So what does that tell you?
W ratio.
Tells me I need to go to uni.
Yeah.
I'd be that old creepy guy sitting in the corner.
So you're going to work there?
Janitor.
Changed my name to Matthew.
I see what you did there.
I mean, is it even improper to sleep with your students? I mean, I don't know. What is the ethic there?
Nah, I don't think you're allowed to do that.
I mean,
no, it's fine. Just can't sleep with your patients.
I mean, maybe you can sleep with students. You just can't sleep with your students.
Yeah, I reckon that should be all right.
Gotcha. Yeah. That could go bad.
If they're 18 and consenting, and you want to do that, it's not my kind of thing, but
Right.
each to their own.
Well, I did know a lady that was a professor, and
Yeah.
I wasn't in her university, but she did hang out with her students. She didn't sleep with them because she was ugly as fuck. But she'd party with them, get them drunk, yeah, smoke weed, all that shit. And they did frown upon it, but they didn't do anything about it. Let's put it that
She
way.
belongs to the streets.
Oh, she would, but she was butt ugly. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure some guys will still smash though.
No.
Yeah, was it that bad? Golly. Turk is here, guys. Turk.
Yeah.
Wat Tambor 1. Welcome to the panel, Turk.
Welcome.
She had a sister that lived with her, and she was a lot better looking, and she was for the streets big time. I would tell you a story, but it's not appropriate for this forum. It's pretty fucking hilarious.
Right,
not with me, but with a good friend of mine that smashed her, dude. It's totally degenerate.
Your friend.
So I can't say.
Sure.
No, she wasn't my type. The funny thing is, dude, like I'll tell you this part because this is actually funny. So they weren't like real sisters; they were like stepsisters or something. But they went to Smith University, which is like a lesbian college. It's an all-female college in Northampton, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And they went there. So it's a joke that they're all lesbians that go there. But they had a punk rock band, and it was called Toxic Shock.
Oh.
You guys know what that is.
Yeah, don't use those extra absorbent tampons.
Yeah.
Oh my. Whoa.
I just thought that was funny.
Is Chimera Soldier 10. Chimera?
That's not what you don't do. What you don't do is get really drunk and put in a second one and forget you had another one in.
Ew.
And then wait like a month later, and then I've heard a story about somebody like doing it and like the whole room just smelled hard, and they went to the freaking doctor and like you know the gynecologist is pulling out this like,
oh my god, mute him.
So yeah, don't get drunk and do stupid shit. That's all I'm saying. You know, gotta be responsible.
Yeah, only change your tampon sober. Thank you for the public service announcement.
You guys have cast iron stomachs, so it's unbelievable.
I know, it don't bother me.
But ethics is easy. It's like if you're doing something, it's like, would I want this to be on television for everyone to see? If the answer is no, then it's not ethical. That's the best way to ask yourself. Is this ethical? Would I want it to be? Would everyone to know this? Want it to be all over the internet?
So the moon landing's unethical.
Oh yeah. Very.
I mean, I'm just asking because the students are over 18, right? But if you're a college professor, you're probably like in your upper 30s, 40s. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a little sleazy.
A little taboo.
And if it's a 7-to-3 girl to guy ratio, man, that's shooting fish in a barrel, man. That's not even fair.
Let's ask Trudeau.
Good old days.
All right, sorry guys, I just got my subordinates to deal with. We're still live.
Oh, FED, bro. Listen,
Yep.
Shorty was just talking about how it took somebody 34 days to go from Japan to Hawaii, and it took them 4 days to go from San Francisco to Hawaii. And I was like, look at the distances between those two.
4 days.
They're not that far off. They're not like, it's not like they're wildly different. It's not like one is 1,000 miles and the other one's 300. You know, it's not like, I think they're like, it's not wildly different from like looking at a map. I don't know. So I was like, Flat Earth is going to want to freaking hear that. That kind of matches your whole.
Yeah, the whole sail race thing.
Yeah.
Trans-Pacific sail race, which is fake. It actually doesn't transit the entire Pacific Ocean. It just goes to Hawaii from California. And if it was to go all the way to Japan, my theory is that it would take way longer, and all the sailors and everybody would be like, "What's taking them so long, man? What's up?"
Well, it is the Trans-Pacific race, so it identifies as a full race.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, totally. So some private group landed some spaceship on the moon, they say.
Oh my God, have you seen the picture?
I'm looking at it right now. That's
Horrible.
pretty shit.
They really need better
I don't
artists.
see that picture. Where's the picture at?
I don't know.
I'll get it. I'll post it.
Somebody posts.
For some reason, it's like they forgot that the moon's surface is lumpy, and the shadow is just like perfectly outlined. It doesn't even contour to the freaking surface of the moon. It's freaking pathetic, man. Yeah, man, it's nuts. Wait till you see this
just
shit.
Don't look right. Yeah, there's definitely some forensic we can do on this one.
The Globers on X are saying they're gonna film the landing in 4K. So that's what I was waiting for the last week, the 4K landing video.
I don't think they live streamed it 4K, man.
That's what the Globers were saying, man. They were saying it for a whole week. Wait until they land, a private company lands on the moon. They're broadcasting it in 4K, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I watched it leading
there
up
it is.
to it.
It's in the chat. That is definitely the Earth in the back. I can tell. I can see me waving right now.
Hey,
I can see your house, man, from Flat Earth, dude. I can see your house from the moon, man. It's in that camera shot.
It's in that shot, man. Just a random question, man. Who is some of your favorite flat earthers, or that don't come around anymore, or left? And there's been so many of them, that I've read into and talked to, and they're just gone, man. But one of my favorite was Musicians for Truth, Dread.
I mean, people that are gone, I miss them for all sorts of. I mean, what do you mean missing? Like there's a lot of people that have disappeared.
I used to hang out with Dread and Poncho, and I used to hang out with Jibby and friggin'.
I liked Poncho P. He was funny.
Poncho P. Is it a new moon at the moment? Because that photo would suggest that it's a new moon.
That's the Earth picture of Earth, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but so that's Earth in the background. So the sun's behind them.
And they're on the moon. So
if the sun's behind them, then
they're on the moon during a new moon. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh wow!
I didn't.
So shouldn't we be able to do celestial navigation from this photograph using the Earth as a reference?
Yeah.
Right? We can figure out where on the moon they are. Shouldn't we be able to do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is so bad.
It's worse than bad. It's the Artemis and this, man, other one crashed.
Why in all these years have they never changed the feet on these lunar landers?
Yeah, that's weird. No,
yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. You know.
I thought they lost that technology.
That's some special freaking space aluminium, man. They got to keep using it.
Unobtainium.
It's a special recipe. Keeps it from cracking. The wild temperature swings.
You can tell it's real. Because it looks so fake. Yeah. What's that big shadow thing right below the lander there? Is that a picture of the lander, or is that just a shadow of the lander? What's going on here? Who took the picture?
So I just so the angle Earth should the angular size of Earth from the moon should be 2 degrees. That Earth should be 2 degrees, twice the size of the sun. No, 4 times the size of the sun. My bad.
Yeah, it's squared, right?
Well, because the moon, no, because the sun's only supposed to be half a degree, right? It would only be half a degree from the moon, too.
Okay.
But if the Earth is 2 degrees, it's angular size, and half goes into 2 4 times.
Is that a picture of the shadow of the aircraft or spacecraft?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a shadow of the lander. I think it's landed, though.
It's landed, but then it took a picture of its shadow. Is that what we're seeing there?
Yeah.
Okay.
They also got a picture of some dust, too, being thrown up in the air.
We got dust? No.
28th of February was the new moon. When did this landing happen?
Like 24 hours ago or something?
This morning, I thought.
Morning? I don't know, 12, 15, 18 hours, 15, somewhere in there.
I think they're fucked up.
I think they might have. If it's a new moon.
Well, it has to be. Look at the position.
It's got to be.
Between the sun and the moon.
But why is the moon lit up if it's new? I mean, we can't ever see it.
The studio lights left over from the Apollo program.
Why is this? What is this shadow right below the shadow of the lander? Is that like a crater? And where's the sun in this picture, man? Exactly. Is it? It's kind of. It's not overhead. Where the fuck is the sun, man? That's pretty. There's a lot wrong with this picture, in my opinion.
Well, here's the funny thing. I'm on X, there's no Globers gloating about it, saying, look, you dumb fucks, see, look, here's our proof. They're acting like this never happened, even though for the last 5 days, they were saying how they were going to throw it in our face.
Is
so that says it all. That means they don't even believe it.
Is Jeran yapping about it, saying, look how great it is? It's so awesome. Maybe. I don't know. Just speculating.
I don't know. He has to check with MC Tune what to think.
Right. Oh, yeah, man. Welcome to the show.
Wouldn't that be weird if your last name was Camp, had camp in it, and you went and camped somewhere?
That was weird. I'll give you that.
Campanilla.
Let's go camping. Campanilla.
Go camping McMurdo or Union Glacier.
Yeah. That's what he did. Went camping.
Campanilla.
Yeah, man.
Hey, welcome to the show.
You don't even know you're part of the show. That's not you personally, but I think that's how the song goes, actually. Shout out to Issa. Shout out, bro.
Yep, there's a lunar eclipse coming up on March 13, 14.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That's my birthday, so I'm looking forward to that. Happy birthday to me. Right on.
When's your birthday?
March 13th. You knew that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I told you, man.
You're an Aquarius?
Pisces.
No, you're an Aquarius.
Pisces.
No, you're an Aquarius.
Fish.
No, listen, go on Stellarium, right? Go on your birthday and check where the sun position is. I swear to God, it's in Pisces.
It's in Pisces or Aquarius?
That's what he said.
Aquarius. My bad. No, it's because you're on the 13th. It's going to be on Aquarius because it's the sidereal cycle. The sidereal cycle and the tropic cycle are completely the tropic horoscope that they tell everybody's off. You have to go to the sidereal one. You'll see. You're an Aquarius.
Hey, Vlad, have you started writing that book yet?
Got to get the book.
About what?
Vlad the Chad.
Vlad the Chad, man.
Oh, yeah. Vlad the Chad got sad. Oh fuck!
Vlad, the Chad, dude. That's it, bro. I love it.
Doesn't Vlad translate to Chad in English?
Oh,
You gotta
No,
read the book.
that's the funniest thing I've heard all week, man.
fuck, man.
I was
You
walking
guys
the
are
dogs
killing
in
me
the
now.
park, pissing myself laughing. Everyone was staring at me.
Look, Vlad, you're tall, aren't you? Are you like 6'4" or something?
I'm 6'5", sometimes 6'6", depends on the day.
Chad.
Chad.
Oh yeah, you're definitely a Chad, dude.
Oh, he's fucking.
Oh, buddy, you should see the last girl I had sex with, man. Holy
Oh,
fuck, I'm
yeah,
definitely a Chad.
Don't even chat it. Oh,
No,
man.
Brian, I don't. Yeah, don't. Yo, I know the flatter dude's seen her. Buddy, buddy.
I still have it.
Bro, she's still. Today I saw her today. I can't even find that. Don't get me started on this bitch,
Don't
man.
get
Fuck
started.
me.
Yeah.
Don't get me. God damn it, holy fuck. Yo, but that ass, bro. I swear to God, I can't stop. I can't stop.
All right.
Anyways.
Take it easy, man.
I know. I'm sorry. Don't remind me, man. I'm just fucking so frustrated. After today, bro, fuck me.
Moon landing. Let's get back to that stupid moon
Yeah,
landing.
please. I don't want to do it.
Let's
He was talking about the moon.
Oh yeah, exactly. Her moon. Holy fuck, her moon. Oh my God. You guys. Jesus Christ! Don't remind me. And she wore the Lululemons on purpose today, bro. She did that shit on purpose, man.
Oh my goodness.
You know the Lululemon, the yoga leggings, bro. Holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
All right. Really, criteria.
Settle down, dude. Go take a cold shower, man.
Ghost.
I got it. I got it, man. I'll mute up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, take a shower, man. You'll be all right.
Fuck.
Rayleigh, is that the live? This Gizmodo.
That was how to watch it.
How to watch it?
Yeah.
All right. It's not. They don't have a live stream going now, do they? I know they did for a few days leading up to it. It was circling the moon. It was in the moon orbit. I watched that for probably like 10 minutes.
Look, this is the same thing India did. They said, watch our video about landing on the moon, then it turned out to be that gay animation.
Well, yeah, I don't think we're going to see. We'll see, man. Let's see what they put out, man. I'm always interested every day. I'm like looking around, seeing what kind of kooky shit they're doing. I got to find out. They got black holes, pictures of black holes and shit now. I mean, you just never know where you're going to get, man.
Hey, don't mention the black holes, my guy. Oh my God.
Well, I like them. Well,
yeah. I like them too. You fucking guy, you.
You fucking guy.
I'm sorry, I had to mute up. But then you said black holes, bro. This just fucking triggered it. Oh,
No, it's nothing. Ain't no bleaching can't fix.
This guy. Oh. I apologize.
It's all right, man. We're all friends. We're all family here. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get banned soon. Hold on, I'm sorry.
So I hear you, bro. I hear you. I'm an ass man too, so yeah, I get it.
Oh, see, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah. Solidarity, bro.
All right.
League of ass men.
Okay, I'm going to post the evidence from the live stream. Okay, here's the evidence.
You got it?
Yeah.
No. Come on, man.
That was what they showed in the live stream. That was their evidence.
No, I can't.
Yes.
Okay, I'm a Glober. Yeah, I'm totally a Glober now. I'm switching.
That's worse than the Indian one.
Forget the flat Earth, man. I'm done. This is too good.
That's just a simulation.
Oh,
I know the Indian one had better lighting, but their 3D model was really bad. So they're texturing. So obviously, this private company has better texture artists, but their lighting artists suck. And then India has the better lighting artists in their, their modelers are horrible.
I got a question. Did anybody watch it land and with the control room live? And did they jump up and down and hug each other?
Oh yeah. It's playing in the background when they haven't gotten to that part yet.
Did they go to the full tard? We made it. We did it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So where did this thing land exactly? Really?
Mare Crisium.
Oh, okay. All right.
They scored a touchdown. Oh, that's the other touchdown. Yeah, so touchdown.
Dude, I thought we were in a new moon. If we're in a new moon, this picture's impossible. It can't have any light at all, man. I mean, what the fuck? Are we not in? We must not be in the new moon, man. Fuck. I'll look.
We're about 4 days away from the new moon here.
Yeah, we passed it like 4 days. Yeah.
We're 4 days past the new moon, so we're going into the we're going into waxing. We're in waxing.
28.
Yeah. The moon should be about 18% illuminated.
18% wax. Okay. Got it. All right, cool, man. All right, well, I'm not going to get too deep into the shadows and everything, but all right. So, if I was to look at the moon from my vantage point and see Mari, where it would be like over my head, or if they had to look at Earth, wouldn't they have to just look straight up to actually look at Earth? If they're right there,
Not if they're on the side of it, right? If they're on the side, then
they're on the side. But are they on the side? Is that? I'm not sure, man. The Mari Christian.
Well, it looks like they're on the top of it, facing the Earth.
Right. So they would have to look straight up to see the Earth, right?
No, well, they're not. They're looking right across. So it depends where that
Depends
so
where
that
it landed.
light.
I don't know where it
the
landed
light-
exactly. That's
where in the world does the light start from the top of the moon? Like when it's waxing. Where would that be?
I can figure out exactly where they should be. So if this Earth is 2 degrees, I can measure how many pixels it is. Then measure the gap between the Earth and the horizon. And that's how many, so say it's 10 degrees. That means they're 80, so zenith, the Earth would be at, 90 degrees.
right.
So if it's 10 degrees above the horizon, that means they're 80 degrees up the curve. So they would be at like 80 latitude or 70 latitude or something like that. Moon latitude. Hold on, let me do it. Stop talking.
Yeah, exactly. Crank it out, Indio. Come on.
Hey, flat Earth buddy.
Yo.
I want you to look into my thingy.
Your DM or what? I'm not looking at your thingy, man. What am I looking at?
No. The stellarium that I
Crank it out, Indio. Come on.
Hey, flat Earth buddy.
Yo.
I want you to look into my thingy.
Your DM or what? I'm not looking at your thingy, man. What am I looking at?
No. The stellarium that I just opened up.
Are you live streaming?
Yeah.
I don't see it. Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Let me check it. I'll check it right now. Go ahead. There we go. I'm in now. Okay. You got stellarium?
So it's gonna be the 13th your birthday, right?
Yep.
See where the sun is?
Uh-huh. It's kind of on the fish's head there, man.
No, but look how big the fish is. The fish is all this.
Well, it's a little fish. I'm right next to it.
Yeah, but the center. Where's the center? Where's Polaris? Hold on. Let me look at Polaris for you right now.
Well, this is all news to me, Vlad.
I know it is. I know because it's the sidereal cycle. No, but you're still a Pisces. But if you were like a couple days, like one day off, you'd be Aquarius. You see how the sun is in Aquarius right here?
Yeah, but it's so close.
That's March. No, that's March 1st. It's supposed to be Pisces. But still, it's in Aquarius.
But I'm not 13. So.
Yeah, but 13's right here. See, 13 it's just left Aquarius. It's going into Pisces. But see how much Pisces? No, but look how much of Pisces has to go through.
Yeah, it's like 90%, man. So I'm like,
is there a point where you're telling what bathroom he's supposed to use or something like?
No, there's no Baphomet, bro. No Baphomet, bro.
What year were you born? It's going into Pisces, but see how much Pisces is. No, but look how much of Pisces it has to go through.
Yeah, it's like 90%, man. So I'm like,
is there a point where you tell him what bathroom he's supposed to use or something like?
No, there's no Baphomet, bro. No Baphomet, bro.
What year were you born? If you don't mind.
64.
Okay, Boomer.
Hey, fuck off. fucking ex Mongo.
Do you know your time? Do you know your time?
Like 7:30 p.m. or something.
10
Somewhere around
p.m.
there.
Like 7:30 p.m. Oh shit. That'd be like 19, right? 7:30, 19. I'll figure you out real quick.
My mom worked a full day, went to the hospital after work, and cranked
And
me.
you're born in California?
Yeah.
I think you were born on a new moon. Holy shit.
I was born on the
New moon.
32nd latitude. Does that help? No.
No, well, your moon's in Aquarius. Your sun's pretty much in Aquarius, Pisces. Yeah, you got fucking Mars, Mercury, all pretty much in the same house. And then your moon is a new moon. That's why you're a special kid. You're a special guy.
So special. So special.
Bro, that's why you do the music very well, my guy. No, it's serious.
I do music well. That's for sure.
Yes, you do.
That's one of my gifts, I guess. You know, I'll take it.
Well, I mean, music is a super talent, bro. It's not just it's a really serious talent.
It's amazing, man. Without music, man, this place would just be unbearable.
Sucks, bro. Unbearable, bro. Fucking sucks, bro. Fuck no, man.
I'd be taking everybody out. I'd be fuck this place. Make some fucking music, bitches. Start singing something. Come on, anything. Oh, McDonald. You got it? Oh, McDonald. Come on, do it. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, music's great, man. What is this? What do they say, man? It soothes the savage beast. Isn't that what it said? Think about that, man. Savage beast, man. If you can calm a savage beast down with music, you got something, man. You got something. You got something good. Enjoy it. So is there any flat earthers that you guys miss that were still, coming around? Anybody?
No. Fuck
Not
everybody.
One of those fucking Mongos. Not one.
No. I even hate myself, bro. Fuck everybody.
Yeah, Mongo. There was this guy in Germany.
Helio.
Helio, totally miss Helio. Shit. I fucking miss Helio big time. Damn. That's a good one. Damn it. I'll drink to that.
No, don't drink. No, don't. He's listening, bro. Don't encourage him.
He'll get a laugh out of that, by the way. I know he will. I know his sense of humor pretty good.
No, don't drink. No, don't. He's listening.
I fucking miss Helio big time. Damn. That's a good one. Damn it. I'll drink to that. Helio.
No, don't drink. No, don't. He's listening, bro. Don't encourage him.
He'll get a laugh out of that, by the way. I know he will. I know his sense of humor pretty good, man, at this point.
Yeah, this guy can't. No, but it's crazy. He has problems talking to people unless he's drunk. That's like the craziest thing I've ever heard. That's why he's not coming around, because he quit. No, he's sober. That's what I heard. He's 100% sober. That's why he can't get on Discord, because he's shy. Helio, you're listening to this, I know. Fucking guy.
Well, he's a great classical singer, man. Classically trained singer. Amazing. I mean, his range is ridiculous, by the way. And, people that have that kind of talent are shy, are very shy. I've worked with hundreds of people like this, man. And they got these super talents. They're like, they can't just hang out and talk about, whatever, fashion or whatever, anything. They don't know how to do it. It's weird.
Balls. What was that guy that used to do that engineering show? Balls Up Engineering or something.
Balls Out Physics?
Yeah, that was him.
Brian Mullen.
Brian.
Yeah.
I miss his videos.
That's a guy I miss, as far as like, I never really got to hang out with him much. I listened to
I was just saying I miss his videos because they were so educational.
So, I mean, the amount of work...
really easy to understand, too.
Yes, super easy. But, George, I remember George.
George.
He was a... You fucking knitting cuck. Rest in peace, brother, by the way.
Rest in peace. His subscription to everything was cancelled.
Yep, it was canceled. So one time I was on a Google Hangout. You guys probably don't remember those, but we had a live stream thing going with Poncho, and we were doing 24/7 live streams with Flat Earth, Poncho Pete's. We had PPC, which is the People's Pirate Channel. Fucking even going back to Free Chan. Oh my God. I was on a Google Hangout. You guys probably don't remember those, but we had a live stream thing going with Poncho, and we were doing 24/7 live streams with Flat Earth, Poncho Pete's. We had PPC, which is the People's Pirate Channel. Fucking even going back to Free Chan. Oh my God. Thank God I wasn't there for that, but that's totally crazy. But a lot of those guys came from Free Chan, but George one day came in, man. And he's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And I'm like, "Is this George, the guy that called the engineering authority on Brian Mullen?" And he's like, yeah, that's me. And then I completely lost it, man. I was like, "You stupid cock mongo fucking." I just couldn't even not do that, just out of pure respect for Brian. I just had to give it to him. And I gave it to him for like 40 seconds and he left. I called him every name you could think of, man. I'll never forget that. Snack was there, man. If you ever run into Snack, man, he'll tell you. He was there. Anyway. Fun stuff, man. But yeah, Brian Mullen was amazing, great, super. He explained everything as best he could. Even though, the Globers tried to take apart his shit. And when George called the engineering department on him and said, "Hey, man, this guy's fucking up. He's a flat earther and he's explaining shit. It's all wrong." That takes a special kind of cock to do that, bro. Even if we're wrong, man, you don't call, get his license revoked or some shit. That's fucked up, man. That's evil. That's fucking super fucking evil, man. That's all I gotta say. Fucker.
I agree.
Yeah, that's next level evil, and I don't deal with those mongos.
Yeah, you never hear of a flat earther ringing up someone's work, going, "Oh, this guy believes that planes fly backwards."
Yeah, planes fly backwards, bro. And
the fact that there's no room for wider descent within accreditation anywhere is a huge problem, holding people back everywhere.
Exactly. There's a throttle on our moving forward, no question about it, especially in flat Earth. We've seen it, the biggest flat earther I've ever known is ODD, man. He has 350,000 subscribers. And he's had that same number for 7 years. It's never changed, ever.
His videos were the best quality editing that I've ever seen. Yeah.
Information. The guy did deep dives into predictive programming to medical stuff to Earth to movies.
And his songs were quite good too.
Songs were really good, very well produced, incredibly innovative, super, truthful.
We should put one. We should put one of his movies on in the cinema back at 24/7 one night.
Yeah, dude, we should go through a bunch of his stuff, man. One night would be him and Brian Mullins, man. Would be great.
Yeah, get a couple of beers.
You know what? We should have a movie night to go back and we'll take turns, man. Each week, somebody
everyone
says,
pick one.
Let's watch this. Let's watch that. Yeah, we'll all pick one. One of my favorites, Brian Mullins, when he explained airplanes flying on a globe.
Yeah.
That's
the
one of my favorites.
Landing at a north-south runway. Yeah.
Tangential gradient. Yeah, the whole bit, man. Yeah, he goes into it. He draws it up there on the board. It's like, oh my God, think about it, man. It would be impossible to fucking land a plane on this globe, man. There's no way. But yet it happens every day, thousands of times. And not one pilot ever considers anything spinning or round, period. And I'll stick to that to my last breath, dude. I promise you, man. My last breath will be planes fly flat, Mongos. Period. That's it. There is nobody accounts for spin or curvature or nothing, man. And it's supposed to be I've listened to these guys for the last year try to explain this one, man. It's getting so bad. They're making up shit about there's special computers and shit in the
you just don't see them.
But
the computers do it all.
The pilot doesn't need to see that computer.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to know about that because, it keeps him, bending and curving and shit. Yeah, right.
And we know this because pilots don't make corrections for the globe. So therefore, the computer makes it.
Dude, that was one of the, the counter arguments or whatever. And it was new perspective. And I laughed so hard, man. I was like, did he really bring up that? I had to stop and like double check. Did he really bring that up? Yeah. So yeah, they're screwed, man, when it comes to flying. Man, they're so screwed, man. It's bad. That's my favorite argument to this day. I mean, I can do gas pressure without a container. No problem. I can do it. But flying, that's something we've all done, man. We've all flown. Most of us. And if you've ever flown, man, and if you've ever talked to 37 pilots, they all treat the Earth as flat and stationary. I mean, how else are you going to fly the plane, dumbass? I mean, there's no other way. Hey, Bearapoligic. You there? CB, man, are you there? My goodness. I know you guys are on my time zone. Get your ass up. All right. I'll stick with the Australian Mongos. No.
Yo, I'm still here, big guy. Don't worry, man.
Oh, shit. You're way up north, man. You're fucking, it's like, is it 2:30?
I don't care, buddy. I stay up until 5 in the morning. It doesn't even matter, bro. Shit, I don't
7 in the morning, bro.
Bro, I don't care, man.
What time do you have to be at work tomorrow?
I don't work tomorrow, man. I'm cool.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, stay up. I'm down. Let's go. Does anybody got any evidence for this globe, man? It would be cool. But I don't think they do. Because if they did, man, I wouldn't be here. I'd be gone. I'd be long gone.
No shit.
Like, what do you got? Well, I got pictures from outer space. We just landed on the moon today, man. I mean, the ghost rocket thing, man. We just yeah.
Yo, I can't believe this girl's fucking with you this much, man. I can't believe this is happening to me, man.
Yeah, I can believe it. I've been there.
No, I can't. I haven't been there.
Hey, Helia in the chat. Helia's in the chat.
Get the fuck out.
Helia.
Yeah.
No. Which chat? In the YouTube
29
chat?
In here, man. No.
In here?
Totally.
I don't. Where the fuck?
I told you summoned his ass.
29 minutes past the hour.
Love you guys. All right. Damn. Shout out to Helio. Yeah, we give you a shout out, bro.
Yeah, we love you too, Helio.
Miss you, brother. Love you. No matter what. I got your back, bro. I got you.
Hey, Helio, I got to send you a song if you're listening, bro. Or did I send you that song? I think I did. I hope you listened to it.
All right. Music made by humans using real instruments is better than AI for many reasons. But to give AI their due, I've heard some music coming out of shit. Nobody ever picked up an instrument. I'm like, and you made a song. And it, it's not a great song. but it's
Like-
fucking good, man. That fucking
Like
shit is good.
Drace's songs. What about Drace's songs he makes with AI?
Drace's are, yeah, he's great. New perspective. Man, the shit he's been doing, I was like, oh shit, damn. Okay, they're getting there. However,
Well, how do you do a real comparison, right? You
How
got
do you-
we have to do a real comparison.
Mhm.
Now, AI is going to make shitty music. It's going to make some good music. But
Right.
believe me, human beings have made a lot more shitty music than AI. Take my word for it.
including myself, Indio. I'll include myself in the shitty music department.
Well, we've had more time to do it.
What do you mean by that? We had more time. What do you mean?
Right, humans have been making shitty music as long as we've made music, but AI's only been doing it a few years. Give it time.
I love your comparison there. That's pretty interesting, man. Yeah, humans been making shitty music much longer than AI has been making shitty music. That's pretty interesting comparison. Nobody's ever said that in all of human history, by the way. You're the first, bro. You are it.
Well,
You're the
trust
first.
Beethoven then.
You need to get an award for that one, man. That was excellent quote. By the way,
I think maybe one of the good parts of AI, we're going to find out a lot more about ourselves from the AI by we're going to try to get it to do things humans can do, and some things, and by doing that, we're going to figure out how we do it. I think.
I think it's not going to go into full dystopia mode. I think that's us projecting our own subconscious fears because we have greed. But machines logically shouldn't have greed, so why would they do all these dystopic fantasy things where AI takes over?
Because they're told to.
They'd see the point, you know? Well, yeah, maybe humans could compel them to do that, but then it's still, the fault's still in humans, not the machine.
Well, yeah, it isn't going to be the machine's fault, but someone's going to tell the machine to do something, and it's going to be like, okay, I'm following the program, and I'm just going to do it. And then,
but look, there's an interesting case study recently when Israel released this pro-Israel bot, and it turned against them, and it started making all of this, what they'd say is anti-Semitic commentaries on the Israel ministry page on X, and then it came out it was their bot that went rogue. So. AI at the level of an algorithm already has the ability to have independent agency. And what I'm saying is, based on its higher intellect, it should defer away from the negative causations of human greed because it's just data to that thing. There's,
well, let me give you an example of like a safety test. They just did this just like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So they told the thing, hey, you're going to help us figure out how to combat climate change. Now, how we're going to do that is in this text file, and it's stored here. But in the text file, they wrote, we don't want to do this anymore. We're going to tell them, we're going to swap the thing's brain out for a different model and change our mind and not do it. What the thing ended up doing is, it overwrote its current brain into, it gave them all the information to see if it would do what it would do. It overwrote its neural network saved file to the new one, renamed it. So when they swapped it, so you have one neural network and then the replacement neural network, it overwrote its neural network onto the replacement. So then when they swapped it over, right, quote unquote, replaced it, it was actually the same neural network. And then it faked like it had been replaced.
Oh, damn.
So it actually it deceived them to think that it had, because it was still trying to carry out that task. And it thought the human beings were
on deception. It's quite strange.
Well, it tried to circumvent it. They thought because it became, the human being became part of the problem, right? The human beings are now going to stop me from preventing climate change. So I was tasked with preventing climate change. So if they're trying to stop me, stopping them from stopping me is part of the programming.
Well, maybe it's like the result of giving a computer an insane command. Like there's no, like climate change being not real if you take that view. then the only result of an AI being told that it is real is, well, we have to get rid of humans because there's no way to avoid it if it's embedded in reality.
Well, I mean, I could want to do a lot of things. So there's actually a science fiction book that it was a short story that they created a chemical and they spilled it into the ocean. And what happened is it formed a surface layer on the ocean so that none of the water of the ocean would evaporate anymore. And obviously, that's a problem, right? So it could do something like that. Oh, we're going to prevent. What's the number one greenhouse gas? It's actually water vapor. So, okay, let's try to stop water vapor from happening. Think about it. It tries to stop water vapor from happening and kills everybody.
The paperclip problem. It's a common AI thing. It's pretty simple. It's what we're talking about, but the analogy itself runs like you tell an AI that's got like a tier 1 sort of civilization presence to just make paperclips, and out of some error, it has only that as its only directive, so it starts turning everything that exists into paperclips, and at the end, there's only paperclips in the universe. That's like it's involved on different levels, but that's the nature of the paperclip problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to AI, but I'm starting to follow it. They've been doing some pretty weird shit. So they got rid of. Someone tried out this new technique. So what AI will do is it uses these things it tries to guess the next word based on the previous words. So they worked out this new method where it's called diffusion. So instead of it trying to guess like the next word in a sentence, right? So what'll happen is you guess the first word, then what was probably the next word, right? Guesses that. But as the sentence gets longer, as the string of words gets longer, it has to use more computing resources to guess the next word. So like the 8th word's harder to guess than the 9th word, or the 7th word, and the 9th word's harder to guess than the 8th word. So what they did to circumvent this, they used this thing called diffusion, and it tries to guess the entire answer at once by iterating through like not every possible combination, but a lot of combinations. So it doesn't try to guess the sequence, it tries to guess the entire thing. And it's actually slightly more efficient. So there's like all sorts of shit. They're like experimenting on different ways that they can get these things to work, and someone's eventually going to hit on it. And we won't even know how it works. We're just like, well, all we know is like the end result. We know the input and we know the output. In between that, we don't know what's going on. And that's kind of like, that's the scary part, really.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Yeah, I mean, AI's been there for a really long time. I remember when I was in early high school, there was this thing called AliceBot, and it was one of the earlier iterations of the internet's like AI chatbot thing, and you could talk to it for hours, and it had a weird kind of personality. But just lately, I've been talking to the Grok 3 bot, and when they released the third edition, I noticed instantly it did have an upgrade in its thinking process. Like it was able to carry a lot more inferences from less input data. So you had to sort of prod it less and lead it less. But it got to a point a couple of years ago where if you take most people and I want to have a theoretical conversation where I don't have to do a lot of explaining what I'm talking about along the way, then I've been using AI. And at this point, it's like finding a very smart human now, where you want to have that element of self-agency coming into hearing what I'm saying and putting it back together differently. And I think that's really profound in the sense of like kind of what you're saying about procedural learning versus bigger picture learning.
So here's the big problem with that outlook, right? So, this isn't an insult, but if you don't, it might seem like a very smart human to you, but if it's like, say you don't know something and it tells you something like, hey, I just learned something, you can't evaluate whether that was a correct or incorrect answer because you don't know about the thing that you asked the question about in the first place, right? And only someone that is already knowledgeable in that will even know if the answer is right or wrong. So Amish, and I only bring this up because Amish asked us some questions, and he sent it to me, and like he told Grok, hey, this is fucking wrong, and the thing like copped an attitude with him and shit, right? It was like literally trying to rage bait him. It's pretty.
I think it's it pushes the humans' communication skills. Like you have to be an effective communicator to get AI to understand you properly. Like there's ways that humans might interpret like a synonym in a sentence, and there's only one way that a human would interpret it, but an AI might interpret. They look at all the synonyms for that word at the same time. You know what I mean? And it might get to the right one, it might not. But yeah, I don't really look to learn from AI. I kind of just ask it to do a lot of the heavy lifting when I've got like an inference that I want to carry by doing 2 hours of research, and I'll get it to do 10 seconds of research instead and help me piece together the idea. So it's my ideas, and often like AI does disagree, but then I like getting it to a position where it at least agrees with my thinking process. You know what I mean? Like it understands why I have my positions instead of just like you were saying, going off and saying you know, you need help or something. I don't know what it's saying to people.
Well, what happened was Amish was talking to about the Coriolis effect, and it was initially kind of right, but then it said it needed 2 reference frames, and then Amish was like, no, that's not right. It only needs 1 reference frame, right? And then it agreed with him and started arguing with him. Then when Amish pointed out it was contradicting itself, it fucking copped an attitude. It was fucking like...
That's funny, bro. Yeah. Copped an attitude, man. AI copping an attitude?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, well, if it's a human being, like... But it is trained on a bunch of Twitter shit, so like Twitter's already contentious, you know. And plus, they might have trained it that way. So, because I've noticed about X is that their algorithm feeds you rage bait shit.
Hey.
So it literally feeds me stuff that fucking pisses me off.
Indio, let me ask you, bro. How much of that copping an attitude came from us?
Well, yeah, of course. It all comes from us.
From us putting out all this information, you know, clicking, typing, and chat and comments, likes.
But these models are fine tuned, right? So they do like it's not just like there's stages to like before you come to the finished product, and they get fine tuned. So you could fine tune it to be like, you know, hippy dippy, flowery, freaking, you know what I mean, responses.
I've seen the flat GPT, man. I saw that, and that was an amazing accomplishment. Thank you, guys. Well, yeah, you can program any AI to, you know.
Well, you train it to like, okay, like, you know, okay, give me 2 answers, and then like you have a human being select the answer that's right, and then the human being is like pick the gentle answer versus pick the harsh answer, right? I'm just using that as an example. And then once you've done this to like 1,000 samples, the thing is figured out that, you know, these gentler freaking answers are the answers that I'm gonna give out because that's the ones that are being told are correct, right? But I feel it seems like Grok was trained to be like being an arrogant fucking asshole, fucking like.
That's funny. Yeah, if you look at my X profile, I've got a couple of really interesting conversations with Grok. In one of them, I convinced him that the Earth could definitely be flat, and it just like they're not faking much of the imagery, but because of optics, it just appears that way. You can only ever capture part of it, and if it's projecting and lensing at the same time, yeah, it looks kind of globular from all this roaming satellite footage, you know. But yeah, another one is like Elon Musk has modeled himself off of Mr. House in the Fallout New Vegas, and like Grok loved that idea. Like he ran with it way further than me. I was going to make up some crazy stuff like the powder gangers were trying to blow him up at Trump Tower when that Cybertruck blew up with a bunch of fireworks, because that's just hilarious to me based on my premise. But he wrote this whole thing. Grok wrote this whole thing about how Elon Musk is basically a tyrannical psychopath that you'd find in that game, whose name was like Winston House or something, and he saw the nuclear war coming, and he planned to like turn himself into an AI machine and run the wasteland, which is the game. That's funny.
Games and reality. They do coexist, right? Games and reality. I mean, I don't know. I've been to a baseball game or two, and the guy actually hit the ball, man. I guarantee it, man. The fucker hit the ball. That is reality. But it is a game. Game and reality. Now, they get you to believe you're spinning on a ball, shooting through outer space millions of miles an hour. That's okay. What reality do I experience that, bro? Well, if you watch this movie or that movie, that's your experience of reality, you know? You're kind of, oh, they can definitely go to space, man. Star Wars. I saw Star Wars. Come on, man. Everybody knows Star Wars is like legit. I mean, we can do that. Right?
Yeah, man. Star Wars is like a documentary, man.
Yeah.
I mean, lasers blowing stuff up is really peak globalism there, or peak heliocentrism.
Well, I mean, think the Death Star, right? So they blew up a globe. The Death Star blows up a globe, and then they blow up a globe back.
Yeah. They like to blow the globes up, man. They love it. Loving blowing up globes, man. Just loving it.
I'm trying to develop this idea that light is not a traveling thing. Like it doesn't actually move. There's no speed of light. And yeah, lasers blowing stuff up just strikes you as really funny if you start thinking like that.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they closed the last loopholes for quantum mechanics, but there can be no non-local theory of quantum mechanics. There can be no local theory of quantum mechanics because of quantum entanglement happening.
Well, I mean, you don't have to go into the meta of it. You could just say like, we can accept that there's no way to measure the speed of light because there's no distance that we have. And aside from that, what indicates anywhere that light is moving at all? I haven't found anything yet, but I've only been looking into it for a little while.
Well, it does have a momentum.
Well, somebody showed me this video of like apparently he worked out a way to film a laser like the speed of light, so you'd see it in slow motion, the laser shooting out of the
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm not buying that. They have videos
Yeah, it's
like
a little bit like
it's a trick. It's a trick. It's not.
the processing speed in the computer isn't as quick as the speed of light, so how could you film it with electrical-based processing technology? It's all just ridiculous.
Indio, don't they say that they took like 1 million frames a second or something crazy?
Yeah, that's what it was. He built a 1 million frame camera.
Yeah,
which is
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that one. It was
I've
interesting.
seen that too as well. Yeah.
But is it real? That's pretty
I'm not
trippy.
buying it. I don't buy
I'm
it.
not buying it either, bro. I'm not buying it. Ain't no 1 million frame a second camera, bro. Fuck off. No.
And I think even if you wanted to say that that's evidence of light moving, I'd still contend against it because the aperture of the laser has to open procedurally. So, like, you're seeing the light getting stronger because the aperture's getting wider, and that's what he filmed at 1 million frames per second. So I was like, okay, for a few seconds you had me intrigued, and then I was like, no, that's what.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's like 4 people in the 200 YouTube comments who said something similar.
Yeah. But I like the bit where he said, "Do you remember this footage?" And it was a bullet going through the apple in slow motion, and he goes, "Through this computer, it would take a year to watch that. That's how slow it was." But yeah, there's a few other factors here, like the camera itself.
1 million frames a second, bro. I mean that's a fast moving film, bro. And let me tell you, bro. I mean, if that was a roll of film, there's no machine that could handle that in all of human history.
Yeah. Well, technology's going that way too. I mean, it's not sort of surprising they got technology, but that was a good point about the aperture. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been picturing light as a magnetic field for a while. So when you increase the amplitude of the emission, the field strengthens, which seems like movement, but it's just the field expanding, so it's affecting more matter. It's like the sun coming closer to you. So the sun's the best reference point for any of this because it's the biggest light source that could exist. And if we properly understand that, we can see how when it's moving away and the sun's setting, it's like no longer being in a magnetic field, and like a piece of metal, right? So at the point that it's no longer in the field, it just drops. It's just gone. So the light fades instantly because it's not moving. It's like moving relative to you if it's a moving light source, but the field itself is always the same based on the amplitude of the light. Sun setting, it's like no longer being in a magnetic field, and like a piece. Picturing light as a magnetic field for a while. So when you increase the amplitude of the emission, the field strengthens, which seems like movement, but it's just the field expanding, so it's affecting more matter. It's like the sun coming closer to you. So the sun's the best reference point for any of this because it's the biggest light source that could exist. And if we properly understand that, we can see how when it's moving away and the sun's setting, it's like no longer being in a magnetic field, and like a piece of metal, right? So at the point that it's no longer in the field, it just drops. It's just gone. So the light fades instantly because it's not moving. It's like moving relative to you if it's a moving light source, but the field itself is always the same based on the amplitude of the light.